Well, as I keep highlighting on my channel, and thanks for the feedback, guys, that you know you're not seeing much of this highlight in terms of mainstream media, so you want to keep hearing about what's going on across the continent. I recently highlighted, of course, how the two parties at the top of the Italian polls now, both Eurosceptic parties, we hear increasing talk of Hungary butting heads with the EU. We also see talk of POLEXIT, and I've previously covered this again on my channel, talk of legal POLEXIT. The Polish government, the Law and Justice Party, repeated confrontations and butting of heads with the European Union. And I must say, this development really is quite extraordinary, because we're not talking about some backbencher here, some junior figure. We are now at a point in terms of Poland, and this really, not that long ago, would have been totally and utterly unthinkable. But the Polish Justice Minister now, in an interview on Friday, talking about EU blackmail, saying, quoted as saying, "I'm a staunch opponent of succumbing to the illegal blackmail of the European Union carried out by the Court of Justice of the European Union." He said the belief that the EU is a good uncle and gives us money, and that we should accept all its demands at all costs, is propaganda and false. Saying that in his view, Poland should remain in the EU as it stands, but not at any cost. I mean, this is absolutely huge. When you're seeing, a senior minister in the Polish government start talking about these things, it really does show you, I think, how since the UK has left the EU, there has been increasing talk of other countries actually looking at the exit door. Now, I'm not pretending, as I've said before, Poland's going to leave next week, but what you are seeing is increasing talk. And actually, even in a country like Poland now, the latest polling that's come out is that 17% of those in Poland are now in favour of leaving the EU. Now, of course, Europhiles will say, oh, look, that's a tiny number. It proves nothing. Look, I bet you not that long ago, that number would have been probably about a third of that 17%. Politics is a lot more dynamic than people give credit for sometimes. And you remember in the UK, when Nigel Farage and UKIP were campaigning in the 1990s, it was dismissed. The great and the good said the UK would never leave the EU. It was an extreme position, all the rest of it. Well, look what eventually happened. Look how it played out. And I just think when you're seeing a Polish justice minister now even talk about not staying in the EU at any costs, I think it shows you the huge, huge problems, divisions and direction of travel within the EU between elected governments and the EU elite, unelected, increasingly lecturing nation states. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens next. You can rely on my channel to keep bringing you all the very latest, guys. Do these comments from the Polish Justice Minister surprise you or not? Does that 17% figure surprise you or not? Do you think it'd be higher or lower? Do let me know, guys. And as ever, if you enjoyed this video, head over to patreon.com/Heaver if you want to support my channel as a patron. And of course, guys, as ever, thanks so much for watching.